When Miranda asks Calvin to switch weekends with the boys, he agrees, totally disregarding the fact that he and Laura have plans already. When Curtis and Floyd have a fight about business, Floyd decides to open his own food truck. Okay, that's the episode synopsis for House of Pain Season 12, Episode 7. The title of the episode is called Balancing Pain. Okay, so based on the trailer, Curtis and Floyd gonna be arguing. Floyd decides to go into business for himself, open up his own food truck. And I said, I feel like this gonna be a situation where one of those situations in which they learn that they work better together as business partners. There's something that Floyd brings to the table that Curtis don't and can't, while Curtis brings something to the table that Floyd can't. And I was like, look, they beefing already. They ain't even got no. So okay, they got a food truck. I was about to say they ain't even got no restaurant yet. So is their business just solely based on the food truck or what? But yeah, that's what's supposed to happen next week in regards to them. But something else happens regarding Miranda, but they don't have like her in the clip in the trailer. The trailer's on Instagram as well. But yeah, they don't have her in the clip. They just have Floyd and Curtis. They going back and forth or whatever. Floyd talking about he make a mean bowl of chili, and Curtis said blows up your stomach or something. He said so they gonna be arguing. Ella gonna be in the middle of it or whatever. But I think by the end of the episode they gonna fix things. I don't know what's gonna lead to the argument, but it's gonna be an argument. In regards to the Miranda thing, they just got her thing on the episode synopsis. It says when Miranda asks Calvin to switch weekends with the boys, he agrees, totally disregarding the fact that he and Laura have plans. And I said, this where the situation finna get steady. I feel like it's always gonna be this moment where they gotta where it's gonna be regarding the boys, or they're gonna have a disagreement or whatever. Like we don't know how Laura's gonna react, but considering they have plans, I don't know. I was like, it is involving the kids, so I'm conflicted with this because if you already had plans, it depends. What does Miranda have to do? I mean, it really don't depend because it's your child regardless. Both of your children, matter of fact, that ain't Miranda only got one. She only have so she decided to say, okay, I got to go find somebody to keep Christian. Like, that's her only responsibility. But the fact that she got both your boys, look, the men just... I think it's only a matter of time for Calvin realizes that Miranda still got his heart or that he's still in love with Miranda. But yeah, they have to switch weekends with the boys but then, the Lord situation. So I don't know if that's going to cause a disagreement or what. More than likely, y'all know how it go. Excuse me, but like I said, look, we just seen this week on yesterday's episode. We seen Miranda have come to get Calvin Jr. laptop and everything, and I was like, she had the boys then. I said, I don't know if how Laura gonna take this. It might be a disagreement. Laura might feel like he dismissed her thoughts or dismissed her completely because they had plans together. And I said, I don't know. It depends. Miranda might have to work. She might have to work, or it's just one of those moments where she has something to do. Something just popped up. I don't know. Like, how would y'all feel about that? I said, this why people stay saying they don't want to deal with that situation. They don't want to co-parent. They don't want to date anybody with kids and stuff because it's always going to be this moment. Maybe Laura, instead of, because I've been saying how it's going to get to the point, I think that was on my other channel. I had said how they're going to have a wedding and somebody going to stop the wedding or something like that by the time they get to the wedding. But I was like, Laura might be the one to pull out because it might be too much for her. Then the fact that her parents on this last episode, if you didn't see it, last episode, her parents did not come around. They left and did not come back. So I was like, it might be one of those situations where she starts to think about what her parents said about it's not going to work out and all this stuff. And she might pull out. She might leave. Look, Cal going to get left twice. Callie gonna get left twice. But we can't really feel sorry for him because of the fact that he been cheating on her anyway. No matter how they try to write it, I'm always think about that. Like, he done cheated on Laura. But considering she admitted that she was cheating on her ex-boyfriend with him, I wouldn't be surprised if she already got somebody else anyway, like him. But yeah. Yeah, that's all they got. That I said, I don't know, that's just some unnecessary mess. I said we need some more storylines, but it has to me been getting way better than it used to be when it first came back on. When it first came back on, it was not like this, I feel like. And I don't think it has, because we've been wanting Janine back, we've been wanting Jasmine back, but having them back definitely gives, and Floyd, everybody on at the same time, it definitely gives that old school vibe like back in the day. But I keep saying it, it'll never be how it was when it first came out, but it's definitely got way better. And I think that it got way better. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that Floyd and Curtis on at the same time, or Jasmine is back with Malik on there and everything. Like, I don't know. It might have something to do with that, but I think they've been holding it down without Janine, especially Jasmine. She make the show funny too. Janine back for certain episodes she comes back or whatever. Certain episode we don't see her again. But I said they've been making it. Well, I said make it do what it do. They've been making it do what it do, y'all. I don't know. Y'all think that the show has gotten better, or is it still the same to y'all? And if it has gotten better, do y'all think that's because the whole cast back? Well, I ain't gonna say the whole cast. We haven't seen the firefighter people. They need to do special guests or something. Firefighter people. Who was it? Bart. Dog. How come Bart the only name stand out to me? What was the girl name? Angel? No, Angel. What was her name? Hold on, I'm about to see if I can look it up. Yeah, her name, Angel. Bart's name is Bart, y'all. Bart's name, Nicole. They got Nicole up here. Nicole don't need to come back. Well, she need to make a special appearance. I want to see Keenan, Bart, Angel. Yeah, that's them. And Claritha, where is Claritha? I know one recent episode, Ella was on the phone with her, so she still could be in the picture or whatever. But yeah, that's all they got for the episode 7 synopsis, y'all. Like, the Miranda and Calvin thing had to switch weekends. It might not even be that big of a deal considering they supposed to been moved past all of that. They get along and everything. It should be okay. They might have to find something else to do. They might have to pick a family member. They could pick a family member to watch the kids, but I don't know. That's 2 boys to watch. I don't know, y'all. That's why I said, look, he ain't got no choice. Look, if she said she got to work or whatever. But she said the weekend. They got switch weekends. I just thought about that. Well, some people work on weekends. Maybe she had something to do. I don't know how that's gonna go, y'all. But yes. What else did I want to talk about? I think that's everything in regards to this episode. I just do a separate video. But yeah, comment your thoughts down below. Do y'all think this gonna be a situation with Miranda, Calvin, and Laura? Or do y'all think they just gonna work it out? I think it's gonna always be a situation. I think it's gonna steady pop up over and over again. In regards to the Curtis and Floyd thing, hopefully they can put it to the side and work out some type of arrangement where they both can what's it called? They both can get what they want, basically. Yeah, like I said, I think they'll figure things out. But the Miranda and Calvin and Laura thing, I think it's always gonna get to be too much with Laura. I was hoping they did a little situation where Laura was the cousin or sister of Travis or whatever. That would have made things very interesting. But yeah, how did y'all feel yesterday as well? If you watched that episode 6 already, how did y'all feel when Laura's parents didn't return? Look, I thought they was gonna come at the end of the episode and be like, "Yeah, we gonna give you a chance to show us who you are." They dipped and did not come back. They meant business. I said maybe, I don't know if it would have been different if Laura had actually told them versus blindsiding them. I said, look, and that what does that say about her? The fact that um she didn't tell about him having a kid or an ex-wife or stuff like that, because like you had to know. And I forgot to say that last night. I think I was halfway asleep last night when I did that review. But I said you had to know that eventually they was gonna find out this man had kids, right? And an ex-wife. But like you don't supposed to, like, I would have led with he has 2 kids, because then it looked like I want to see how she is with both of the kids. Remember that situation with was it Christian? I think it was Christian, and they got into her and Miranda, and then Calvin felt some type of way too. But yeah, I was like, look, I want to see how she is with both of them. Because, look, she tried to hide the fact that this man got kids. I didn't look at it like that when they said it last night. But when you really dive deep, you hid the fact that he got kids. Well, you hid the fact that he got a ex-wife too. Probably because she was ashamed, because wasn't they still messing around? But she didn't know originally, but didn't stop her. It didn't stop her to continue. And then it's the fact that she didn't tell that Miranda was also her friend too. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. But that's all I got, y'all. Stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. What else I about to say? Yeah, I already said like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, deuces.